G'day guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play Eva Cassidy's rendition of Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper, which is an amazing cover. Now if you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you want to improve on your guitar and your finger picking, then check out GZ2H Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. So for the basics of this song, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning and you will need a capo on the second fret of your guitar. Let's jump into the lesson. Okay, so let's start with our finger picking basics. Now, your thumb will take care of the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, and your index, middle, and ring finger will take care of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings respectively. They ideally shouldn't pluck any other strings other than the ones they've been assigned to. There are some exceptions to this though, and I will note them as I go along. So let's start with the intro, and we're going to start with a C chord like this. We're going to start with the pinch on the 5th and 4th strings. So this is one instance where your index finger actually can come up and hit the 4th string. At the same time, you'll be hitting the 5th string with your thumb. So you'll be pinching these 2 strings, but then you'll also be hammering on to the 3rd fret with your pinky finger, like that. And then your index finger will come back down to the 3rd string, pluck that, and then the 2nd string. So those first 3 plucks. And then you'll lift your pinky finger, go back to our original C chord shape. Then you'll pluck the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. And then you'll lift your middle finger and 2 more plucks here, the open 4th and 3rd. So there's 3 chunks here. The first 3 notes, then the second 3 notes, and then the last 2 notes. And all together. For the second bar, we'll start in a similar way. So the first 2 sets of 3 notes are identical. But then we're going to go to a C/B shape. So move your middle finger up 1 string to the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Then we'll pinch the 5th and 4th strings, and then the 3rd string. So that bar in total. So that pinch is another instance where your index finger comes up to the 4th string. Then for the 3rd bar, we're going to an A minor. You're going to pinch the 5th and 2nd strings together, the 4th, 3rd, and 4th strings. And then we'll go to a lazy G chord shape. So just put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, pinch the 6th and 2nd strings, and then 4th, 3rd, 4th, and that bar in total. And then we go to an F chord shape, and you're going to pluck the 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings, and then hold that out. And in total for the intro, it will sound like this. Next we get to the verse, which is really simple. There's just one line of tab here. So we're going to start the same way as we did with the intro, except we're not going to be hammering on our pinky finger. Start with your pinky finger down here on the C chord shape. You're going to pinch the 5th and 4th strings, then the 3rd and 2nd, and then lift your pinky finger, regular C chord shape, 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings, and then lift your middle finger and hit the open 4th and 3rd. So that bar. And then we just repeat that again and again for the verse, which sounds like this. Next we get to the pre-chorus. Now we're going to start with an F chord here. You're going to pluck the 6th, 4th, and 3rd strings, and then quickly change to a G add 9 shape. So we're going to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string and middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So in this position, you'll pluck the 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and then lift your middle finger and hit the open 3rd string. So the first bar. and then we go to an E minor chord shape. You're going to pluck the 6th, 4th, and 3rd strings, and then quickly go to an F shape, pluck the 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 4th. So that bar. And for the 3rd bar, stay on this F, pinch the 6th and 1st strings together, 4th and 3rd strings, and then go to this G add 9 again, pluck the same picking pattern that we did with the previous G add 9, and then we go to an E minor, pluck the 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st strings, and then we end with 3 more plucks, so 4th string, and then put your pinky finger down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, pluck the 3rd and 2nd strings together, and back to the 4th string. So those last 3 plucks, and the E minor in total. And in total for the first line of this pre-chorus. For the second line of tab, our first bar is almost identical to the first bar in the first line of tab, except we're going to start by pinching the 6th and 2nd strings together. So very similar. The second bar is identical to the second bar in the first line of tab. And then the third bar, we stay on this F, so pluck the 6th, 4th, 3rd, 4th, and then we go bass note, 4th and 3rd together with your index and middle finger, and then go to our lazy G chord shape, bass note, and 3rd and 2nd together. So those last 4 plucks. And the first pre-chorus in total. Then there's another verse, and then we get to pre-chorus number 2. Now, pre-chorus number 2 is very similar to pre-chorus number 1, except things change when we get to the second bar of the second line of tab. So everything up until that point is identical to pre-chorus 1. Now, for this second bar of the second line of tab, we go to our E minor. We're going to pluck the open 6th, 4th, 3rd, and then go to the bass note of our F chord, and then hold that out. So the last part of this pre-chorus 2. Next we get to the chorus. Now we're going to start with this G add 9 shape, and you're going to start by pinching the 6th and 2nd strings together, and then the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, and then repeat the 6th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. So that first bar. Then we go to an A minor. You're going to pluck the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 4th. So, and then you're going to pinch the 5th and 2nd strings, 4th string, and then go to a G shape and pinch the 6th and 2nd strings and 4th string. So those last 4 plucks and the bar in total. Then we go to an F. You're going to pluck the 6th, 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. Then we go to our G, 6th, 4th, 3rd, and 4th. So that bar. And then we go to a C chord. And you're going to pluck the 5th string, 3rd, 2nd. Then you'll pinch the 2nd and 4th strings together. But then you'll slide your middle finger up 1 fret, like that. So at this point, you can lift your ring finger from that C chord. And then hold that out for a little bit. The middle finger goes back down to the 2nd fret. We're going to pinch those same 2 strings. Then lift your middle finger, pinch those same 2 strings, and then your ring finger returns to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. and we end the bar with that note. So this bar in total. And in total for the first line of tab for the chorus. Now that first line of tabs are repeated through 3 times. Now for the second line of tab, we're going to start with the same bar as the third bar in the first line. So the F and G. And then we go to our C chord. You're going to pluck the 5th string, the 4th string, hit the open 4th string, pluck it again and hammer on your middle finger. So that final bar. And the second line of tab. After that first chorus, we have a break, which is exactly the same as the intro. Nothing new to learn there. Then there's another verse, and then pre-chorus number 2. So pre-chorus number 2 is identical to pre-chorus number 1, so nothing new to learn there. Next we get to the final chorus. Now the first line of tab in this first line of chorus is identical to what we had in the first chorus, so nothing new to learn there. For the second line of tab, we go to this F. We're going to pluck the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings. Then our G chord, pluck the 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 3rd. And then we go to our C chord. And then we're going to do the same thing that we have in the final bar of the first line of tab. So those 2 bars. Now those 2 bars are repeated through twice. And then we go to the 3rd bar. And we're going to do that F and G again. And then we go to an A minor. We're going to pluck the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 4th strings. Then pinch the 5th and 2nd strings together, but have your index finger up and hammer it into place. And then the 4th string, G chord shape, pinch the 6th and 2nd, and 4th string. So those last 2 bars. And in total for the second line of tab for this final chorus. And finally, we have our outro, which is our F chord. We're going to play the 6th, 5th, 4th, and 5th strings, and then move this entire shape up 2 frets. So it's a G. We're going to strum that. And then we end our song with a C chord. So you can pluck the open 3rd and then strum all the notes in the C. So the outro. So those are all the parts you need to learn for this beautiful arrangement of this cover. So now I'll be doing a full playthrough of the song, and I'll have a vocal track on top for some context. A big thanks to my friend Kelly for lending her awesome vocals to this playthrough. If you want to check out her YouTube channel, there's a link in the description below. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go.
Circles, confusion.
Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here. Or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitarzerotohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.